Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome to Weekend Updates, where I tell you what's going on in my craft room and my projects. It's not a tutorial. I'm not here to inspire you to buy, but I can tell you I have some fun stuff in this video, so that might mess you up a little. And I'll tell you what I've been working on. I went back to Runaway Art Studio, and it was a little shopping spree with Melody from Melody Made here on YouTube. She is an amazing gel printer. She does glue books right now. She's totally into that. She has pushed me to grow in junk journaling. She's the one that came up with the July Daily collab we did last year, which we're going to do again this year. We both have room in our books. Our plan last year was so naive. I thought July would be great because A, I love red, white, and blue, and B, we would be coming out of the pandemic and traveling everywhere, and July would be so fun because we would go see all our friends and loved ones and travel. I hope that for this year's July Daily, so we'll see how it goes. When I was there, I picked up boring stuff, clear embossing powder. You have to remember to write down the boring stuff because you won't buy it. And I wanted to try these, I call them sideways tweezers. I have been struggling a little bit with my die cuts and adhesive on the sentiments, so I thought I'd try these. I think I tried these before and they're kind of hard to push, but I'm going to test it out. Then I bought a bunch of star dies. I showed them to you, and then I saw this. This is a Hero Arts Infinity Dies pack. I have this same set in circles, and I love it because look how close together they get. So if you want a tiny layer, you can have it. If you want a 1/4 inch, you skip 2. It's just, I just love these, and they are not inexpensive, but I love them. They're fabulous. Hero Arts is a US company. Their stamps are typically made in the US. Their dies are not. They're made in China. But I still feel like I'm supporting a good company, and I do love these. So I got those. Then I forgot to show you this darling little stamp from Lavinia Stamps. I picked it up at my spree to Runaway Art Studio with Teresa, Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. Lots of fun people are coming to visit me these days. And isn't it just precious? Little stars. Lavinia Stamps are, see the mushrooms right there? That's not really what you call them. There's cute fairies and mushrooms, really, really artistic. And they're from looks like the UK. So you can't get them everywhere, but super cool. Melody is doing some fun things with these Dollar Tree dominoes. These are like in the party section or the kids section, and they're like a balsa wood type thing. They're doing like painting and using them in projects, altering them. They remind me of months and months ago. I think I showed you that years ago from Impress Rubber Stamp. Impress used to be a physical location place in Washington, and now it's only online. I bought like sheets of balsa wood. You can stamp on these just the way they are with maybe archival or stays on, and you can paint them. You can do all sorts of things. So I like plain wood. I might just use them like that. But if you see those popping up in people's projects, that's where they're coming from. So this was all like last week. It was set aside to show you. Then just came in the mail today, hot off the press. I have some Stampin' Up stuff. This is from Noni's friend Nola, who is a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And here is her website information and phone number right there, and her email. Look what she sent me. I saw this, I think it's called boho chic. It's boho something in Stampin' Up. But the way it's packaged isn't ideal for me because we all know I have a ton of junk. It came in like a collection that was $70, or there was like an add-on thing. I didn't want any of the stamps. I wasn't too concerned with the ephemera. I just want the paper. So she sent me this fun sample pack, and then what I might do is order the refill just so I can have more of this. It totally reminds me of that 4x6 pad that Brandy from Crafty Reasons sent me, and whenever any of you see, you think of me. I don't think I can have too many navy floral papers in my room. If you really like an unusual color palette, you have to get the paper when it comes out because pink is everywhere, but navy florals, not so much. Then she included a couple other things. Look at these. These are hand-penned designer series papers, and they have some cool blue in the background, and she wrote a note that they're on page 104 and 5 of the catalog. I love those, and I bet Andrea and Noni will negotiate for the green ones. And then these are the new colors, like the trendy colors. Look at this. The greens for Andrea and Maria. I guess you guys are the cool kids. Where's the blue, people? I guess blue was so last year. I should have bought more last year, right? Learn from me. So thank you so much for the papers, Nola. We're going to check out that catalog. My videos are running behind, just so you guys know. But if you're watching updates, you're hearing about stuff and you'll see it. I have an art journal page in the pipe. I've made another art journal page. I have this video that is a ridiculous haul of stuff I brought home from my mom's house and a friend's house. And I was going to ask Melody if she wanted some of it when I met her. But then I realized she hadn't seen the video, so she couldn't possibly say what she wanted. So my videos are running behind, but it's just because I'm doing so much fun stuff. And I don't like to roll out videos every day because that's just too much. So let me show you what else is cooking in here. This is, I just wanted you to see this. When you're doing mixed media and you have extra paint on a stencil or on a sponge, put it on some pages. If you didn't plan and you didn't pull out a journal, this will just make a page that I'll tear out of this dictionary and it'll be great to work with. And it just adds interest. I have 1,000 plain pages. Now I have 2 that are decorated. I can spare a couple. So if you have old book pages laying around and you have wet paint, don't be afraid to put them on there or put it on a tea-dyed paper. Don't let wet paint, or when you're using your pastes and stuff, don't let extra paste get away. Smear it on something, you'll use it. And the art journal page I just made is adorable. It has butterflies. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that my friend Noni is a good shopper. Yesterday, when I was hard at work, she was telling me about a sale near us that would be great for junk journaling stuff. But honestly, I need to make and shop less for junk journaling. I have so much loose paper, tea-dyed paper, cool textiles, all kinds of stuff. I'm to the point where I should probably just be making kits and happy mailing them. So I didn't get too excited about that sale. But then she found another one that was listed in the crafts section on Craigslist, not in garage sales or estate sales. And I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4 friends. I'm pretty sure we've been to one of these ladies' sales before. Some of the prices are not fabulous here, but when you want it, you want it, and different friends price things differently. This is just some cool die cuts. Category, didn't really need it, but it was fun. And Tidy Grace, and they were $1. I thought these would be fun in journals. They're ready to go. They would make a fun section to build journaling or an embellishment cluster on, do journaling on, tip outs, whatever. I thought, for $1, and I don't even know if they're all here. I don't think that matters. Oh, now that I touch them, they're slick, but the back will be great to write on. That's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, I see. Pearlescent matte in there too. I do like that. That's really fun. I don't know if it shows. So that was a fun, I'll try it. Okay, a hearts die. I know it's crazy for me, but I liked that it cut them inside, and I figured when I saw it, I picked it up because if Noni doesn't want to use it, then no, she will. We'll both use it, we decided. So this package has nothing to do with it, but it was $1.50. That's not great at a garage sale, but still. Look at these. They are just numbers punched out. I thought they would be fun colors to mix in, and I like the little circles, into embellishment clusters, and they were 10 cents. Don't need them, but I think I'll play with them. So I'm going to toss that right now into my junk journal embellishment tub that I've ready to go and haven't done anything with in weeks. And they fit in color-wise with a bunch of cool tea and coffee dyed stuff. 50 cents. Again, same idea. I was thinking that these would be fun in journals. Go in pockets, tip out. They have really nice texture. Really nice texture. So I was excited for those. and a little bit that vintage or shabby, kind of the basic gray look. I overpaid for this, I'll tell you right now. Garage sale, you shouldn't pay $5 for a 6x6 pad, but I want to make school cards. I haven't figured out when I'm going to do them, so it might not happen this spring, but I want to make school cards, and you know how I feel about blue. So this is blue, green, has stars, and it isn't like your traditional crayons and back to school kind of look. It's more vintage. I just wanted it. I have not encountered this collection before, I don't think. So I picked it up. It is authentic, 3 each, 12 designs. New, this is probably $7.50 or $8. So it wasn't a bad price if you just let go of the garage sale expectations. Okay. So when you're at a garage sale and you know you don't need any paper and you know you don't need any patterned paper, but then you see for $5 a basic gray pad. And I think I had this and kind of did the same idea with it as this authentic. I think I might have made like back to school or teacher cards with this before. An alphabet set like basic gray would typically have. Basic Gray only makes fabric now, and I'm doing a collab with Beth of Bourbon Creek Crafts that's Basic Gray. So the goal is not to buy more, it's to use our stash, but oh my gosh. Okay, so Basic Gray always had like nice big embellishments. These are not stickers, they're like punch outs. Look at this. I know Basic Gray is complex patterns and sort of a mixed media looking vintage acquired taste, not for everyone. But look at this. Imagine this as a journal. Oh my gosh. This I could make like back to school cards with or something. I don't know if I'd put the fruit in the journal. Cool patterns. It's sort of upside down to you, but I don't know that that matters a lot. I remember that one and that one. Like I said, I had this in a 6x6, I think. I don't know at all what's going on here. It says something about lecture. And there's like faces of kids. Yep, I definitely used that stripe before. Kind of vintage and really complex patterns that don't always show really well in the videos. See that? Back in the day, there weren't fancy patterns in papers like there are now. Basic Gray was sort of a trendsetter in that area. There were stripes and there were polka dots, and you know, we might have gotten fancy with some plaids, but long ago, there just wasn't the variety that there is now. I can't find the year on this one, so I don't know how old it is. Also, I don't know that I ever had an entire collection pack like this of Basic Gray. So this is like fancy for me. Okay, a piece of Cartabella. It feels luscious. You'll just have to believe me. The loose papers were 25 cents a sheet. There were some, what's that brand that I know a lot of you, October Afternoon, I think. The only Basic Gray I saw was the one I purchased, and the sale started Friday and we didn't figure it out till Saturday, so we may have missed some good stuff. There was only a little tiny section of dyes, not much left, but I thought this would be great for fall journals and cut aparts and stuff. I should not be buying any fall or holiday, but oh, I had to. It's 25 cents. Okay. Then this is sort of a surprise because I didn't look through it. I don't know if it's all the same. I hope it's not. This is authentic, so wonderful texture, and it is just amazing. Okay, good. It's not all the same. It's amazing texture, and the whole package, 12 sheets, $3. Authentic is like Cartabella. You're not going to get it for a deal. So when you see it, even if it's maybe not quite your color palette, you grab, oh my gosh, look at that. And this floral, I am very excited at this purchase. I didn't look through it. I wasn't totally sure. And Noni encouraged me. You know, she's a good shopper. But I thought, if nothing else, even if I couldn't get inspired by this color palette, this would be a pretty fun bee journal. I could do yellow and black embellishments and make a fun journal with this, with bees. And authentic, it's just luscious. It comes in 2 orders. I don't know what the store owners call them, but there's the textured one and then there's the plain one. And this is all, the entire pack is lovely texture. And yeah, There's a lot of stuff in here. So I am very glad, thank you, Noni, that I picked that up for $3. Then I've been experimenting a little bit with my, what do you call them? Dyes, sprays, different water-based things. Tiffany, Southern Gals Designs, uses an ice tray. I don't have an ice tray that Mr. Crafting and Relaxing would like me taking. And I did an experiment with a lipstick holder thing. If you can see, I have gold down in there. This is a little bit big and clunky for me, and I don't know that I wanted to add more into it. So I thought I would use one of these. Now, it's the same risk as the ice tray for me, but it was $1 at a garage sale. It's probably from Dollar Tree, probably cost $1 in the first place. And the idea is that you can put, I'm not going to do it because I'll spill it right now, but you could put some of this kind of stuff or this in it and just leave it. It'll dry up completely and you can add water back to it and reuse it. So not paints, but all of these kind of products. Then you have them laid out and you can hit them with water and a paintbrush and use them more like a palette, not necessarily fight with your spray bottles, which sometimes clog up and are just bears, and you won't get as much overspray in your room. Well, maybe that doesn't happen to you, but it definitely happens to me. So anyway, I thought I'd try that. Those of you who watch me and know, I think we all know what's going to happen if I use too many of these on one day and really get crafty and going. I think there's going to be a problem, but maybe we'll come up with a new color palette for staining papers or something. I also picked up 3 glue sticks for $1. Probably not great glue sticks, but what the heck, and still sealed. And look at this bad boy. Oh yeah, let's try it out. Let's make sure it works. It was marked $10. Like I said, maybe not best prices. I offered 5 and she said 6 and I took it. Again, maybe not the best deal ever, but the Martha punches work nicely and are easier on your hands. And I'm kind of hooked on border punches. And how cute would this be in a journal on the edge of a page? Look at that. Okay, clearly I need to start making and stop buying. One more thing to show you, and then I need to run off with Mr. Crafting and Relaxing. These pillows we were leaving, I almost missed them, $3 each. The tags are cut off, but they feel and sound like exterior pillows. And I want to put them in the bus stop. I set one on that blue rocker on my front porch for right now, but I think they'll be adorable in the bus stop when Mr. Crafting and Relaxing finishes hauling out all the heavy stuff. I got to get set up for naps, summer naps. I think that's it. I'm working on Smash That Small Paper Pad. The video is supposed to come out Tuesday, and I don't have one single finished card, but I have about 4 started and some fun ideas there. Finished that art journal page. We're getting down to the end of the month, so I'm trying to wrap up goals. You know, I don't always go over them, but I have them in my mind. And my whole room is trashed. And I'm excited for the weekend. I hope you're all taking time for crafting and relaxing and doing something good for yourself. Bye-bye.